Check out FlipsideGaming.com for all your gaming needs. Use the promo code HEROES to save 10% on all orders over $10. Hey there, this is John from Heroes and Legends, and welcome to this special edition of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch. It is that time of the week again to count down the 10 hottest cards of the week. And there is a lot to talk about again this week. We now know all the cards that are in Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate, as well as the Commander decks that are coming out alongside that product. Obviously, that knowledge is making certain cards in the secondary market go up in price. You're going to see some of that in this week's top 10, and there's some other things happening too. Quickly though, before we get started, just a fast reminder, if you go to FlipsideGaming.com, you can use the Heroes promo code to save 10% on orders over $10. Currently, you can pre-order Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate products there, and they have a whole lot of other things on their website too. Remember, if your order's over $100 or consists only of singles, shipping will be free in the United States. Also, whenever you use the Heroes promo code, it does support the channel, which is always appreciated, so thank you. And without any further ado, let's get into it. Number 10 is Autochthon Worm. This is up $1.17 to $6.69. That is a 21% increase. This is a good time to let you know how we compile our top 10 every week. We're looking for two pieces of criteria. The first is a percentage increase in the value of the cards, and secondly, we do want to see a true increase in the number of sales occurring out there. If you're expecting a card to make the top 10 today and it does not show up, then it fell short in one or both of those categories this week. With that out of the way, let's talk more about Autochthon Worm. The format that is pushing this the most is Modern. There's 4 copies of this in a deck that's been performing pretty well recently, that is Calibrated Blast. You also see 1 copy of this typically in Neo Brand, and it does get a little Commander play too. Number 9, Rashida Scalbane. This is up $1.50 to $4.99. That is a 43% increase. This currently does not see much play to speak of, but it is getting a little momentum due to the Dragon support that is a big part of Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. Here are some examples of just rare and mythic cards that are either dragons or support the Dragon tribe. Additionally, there's some great Dragon support cards at Uncommon within the set too. And don't forget, there's also a Commander Legends Commander deck called Draconic Descent that has plenty of dragons. Here's the front-facing Commander and 2 other new cards from that deck that support Dragon strategies. The last dragon is a new card found in the Mind Flayers deck. Typically, whenever we get some new dragon support, Rashida moves up in price. Maybe it is more of a speculative buy than anything, but it is a reserve list card, so it doesn't take all that much to make it move. Number 8 is Mausoleum Wanderer. This is up $1.50 to $6.35. That is a 31% increase. There were 2 copies of this in the 2021 Azorius Spirits Pioneer Challenger deck, which did keep this price relatively calm until recently. But this is getting a lot of Pioneer play right now. It's in Mono Blue, Bant, and Azorius Spirits. All of those decks run 4 copies of this, and Spirit decks have been performing very well on MTGO recently. 4 copies of this can be found in Modern Azorius Spirits as well, and this has seen some increased Commander play recently in Rafine Scheming Seer and Rigo Streetwise Mentor builds. Number 7 is Reckless Rage, up $1.52 to $2.23. That is a 215% increase if you're doing the math at home. And this is another card moving mostly because of Pioneer this week. Remember, that Pioneer format is hot. If you want to get to the Pro Tour, you're going to have to go through a Pioneer Regional Championship to get there. And this is in a popular Pioneer deck, Boros Aggro. Also, this is in Gruul Aggro and is a prowess there as well. And this does see a little Commander play in Feather the Redeemed and a few other builds. Number 6 is Urborg Justice, up $1.65 to $14.48. That is a 13% increase. This does see a tad bit of Commander play right now, but I do think this is a speculative pickup for a Commander build around a new card. And that card is Zevlar Altural Exile from Commander Legends. Again, remember Urborg Justice is on the reserve list, so it doesn't take too much to move it. Number 5 is Bubble Matrix, up $2.48 this week to $18.65. That is a 15% increase. This currently gets a little Commander play in some different builds, but it does look like a targeted reserve list buyout. Remember, a number of cheaper reserve list cards have been targeted recently. Number 4, Goldspan Dragon, up $3.57 this week to $29.94. That is a 14% increase. Now, there was a copy of this in the 2022 Gruul Stompy Standard Challenger deck, and that did stabilize the price for a bit, but as you can see, it's already moving up again. Why is that? Well, first off, it is a big standard card. This is in Jeskai Control, Jeskai Hinata, and much more. Plus, you're going to see this in a lot of Commander builds, including the Ur Dragon and Corvold Faker's King. The Ur-Dragon builds are gaining popularity due to the Dragon support from Commander Legends that we discussed a few moments ago, and the Korvold builds are getting more play now due to the support the strategy received in various ways from Streets of New Capenna. Speaking of New Capenna, Goldspan Dragon is getting additional Commander play around some cards from that set. Zeatora the Incinerator, Agnes the Dragon's Lash, and Jolene the Plunder Queen from the Riveteer's Rampage Commander deck. And if that wasn't enough, this is showing up in early deck lists around a card from Commander Legends that we saw a few moments ago, Miram Sentinel Worm. Plus, this could be a good upgrade to Draconic Descent as well. But wait, there's more. Aside from the Dragon support in Commander Legends, there is some Treasure Mechanic support there too. We did see a card earlier that supported Dragons as well as the Treasure Mechanic, but let's look at a few more. Again, these are just mythics and rares from the main set. Now you might be saying to yourself, that's a lot of reasons for Goldspan Dragon to potentially be going up. Can you give me one more? Yeah, I can give you one more. Check out the Party Time Commander deck. There's a really good card in there. This is just a good Commander card in general. Black Market Connections. Number 3 is Umbra Sphere Manifest, up 558 this week to 1152. That is a 94% increase. So this is one of the Innistrad Crimson Vow set booster cards, so you will not find this one in draft packs. And it is already a popular commander, which is poised to see more play now, though, due to one of the Commander Legends commander decks. The deck I'm referring to is Mind Flayers. This will be a good upgrade to that deck, or good in a fresh build around the front-facing commander from there, Captain Nagathrod. Beyond the Captain, though, let's look at some other support for the horror creature type that you'll find in this deck. We saw the Dragon Horror creature earlier, but here's 6 more cards. Number 2 is Ledger Shredder, up 748 this week to 26.99. That is a 38% increase. This is the breakout card from Streets of New Capenna. It's showing up in a lot of places. Pioneer Esper Greasefang is a prowess. In Modern, you see this in Murktide Regent, Grinding Station, Asmo Food. That deck's been performing well too on MTGO, and it's in other builds in the Modern format as well. As a matter of fact, I've seen a lot of players and content creators trying this card out in a number of builds in all different formats. Additionally, it's turning out to be a popular commander card. Who would have thunk it? It's in a lot of different decks, old and new, including Rafine Scheming Seer. Beyond that, though, you can see from these rares and mythic from Commander Legends that Wizards is still supporting the cards that encourage you to cast a second spell on your turn. Remember, Ledger Shredder is good when either you or an opponent casts a second spell on a turn. And finally, coming in at number 1 is Crime and Punishment, up 819 this week to 34.98. That is a 31% increase. Good modern sideboard card that can deal with Urza Saga tokens, but is still versatile enough to be useful in other situations. Modern is the main reason this is going up this week. You'll see it in sideboards of Yawgmoth and Calibrated Blast. Plus, this also gets a tad bit of commander play too. And that does it for our top 10 hot cards of the week. Remember to join us this weekend for our regular episode of the Magic the Gathering Market Watch, where we deep dive into everything that's happening in the secondary market. But until then, hey, stay safe out there. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Hey, thanks for watching. This video is made possible through the generous support of viewers like you on Patreon. Check out the description below for links to our Patreon page, as well as our Amazon affiliate store, where a small percentage of all sales will also help support the channel. Finally, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the new videos on Heroes and Legends. Talk to you again soon, and have a great day.